This is a presentation of the VAS Broadcasting Sports Network. With a chill in the air outside and a flurry of excitement inside, the fans are hyped and ready for high school basketball. Tonight's game on 100.9 FM and WMBO features
Watkins Memorial at Mount Vernon.
High school basketball on WMBO is brought to you in part by
Cubbage Electric and Construction, Griffin Insurance, Pizza Cottage, and New Directions Domestic Violence Support Center.
This is Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction High School Basketball on WMBO.
Tonight's game also live streaming with video on the WMBO Facebook page and YouTube channel.
Now, let's go courtside for the call of tonight's action.
And thank you very much, everybody. I'm Curtis Newland, and we are here at the Hive in Mount Vernon as the Yellow Jackets host the Warriors of Watkins Memorial on a Friday night. This week has went so fast. I was with you on Tuesday with Mount Vernon as they went on to beat Utica in what was a very close matchup that night. It actually started out, Mount Vernon looked pretty solid, and then Utica just slowly creeped back in the second half, made that within just a couple of baskets at the end of the game, and Mount Vernon able to stave them off and go on to a victory in the Licking County League. Tonight, they host Watkins Memorial. It's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight. We're just about a minute away. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with tip-off on WMBO.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable four-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
New Directions, the domestic violence shelter and rape crisis center of Knox County, served more than 600 individuals in 2023. It could be a family member, a coworker, or a friend. It takes a community to break the cycle of violence. To learn more about how you can support New Directions in connecting and strengthening our community, visit our website, www.newdirectionsknox.org, or call our 24/7 hotline at 740-397-HELP.
And back here at Mount Vernon High School, as we get set for the national anthem, we're going to let you hear it. I believe the high school marching band will be doing the anthem here in just a moment. Then we'll get to the starting lineups and the tip-off between these two teams. 8 minutes on the clock, as it is for a varsity basketball game. 4 periods to be played, and we expect to have a good one for you here tonight on WMBO. 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2. Also streaming on YouTube and on Facebook on our WMBO pages there. So check that out if you haven't done already. If you have YouTube, you can cast that onto your TV real easily, and it makes it very enjoyable and easy to watch. Otherwise, thanks for joining us wherever you are this evening. You can also get it on our mobile app, the audio, and streaming online at WMBO.com. Time for the national anthem. Boy, they sound terrific. The Mount Vernon Pep Band here at the Hive. I'm Curtis Newland. Thanks for joining me tonight. If I'm a little bit raspy or have to take a coughing break, you'll know why. I don't know. I had an upper respiratory thing that has been going around a couple of weeks ago. And let me tell you, if you haven't had that yet, it just hangs around. And it catches you usually when you're talking and you least expect it, and it just hits you. But anyway, thanks for joining us tonight as we get set for these two teams. Let's start with the starting lineups. Watkins Memorial. Number 0, Eli Jessup. Number 3, Tanner Neal. Number 5, Logan Greslick. Number 21, Salu Kibi. And number 33, Donovan Shepard will be starting for Watkins Memorial. For the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets, tonight's starters, Zane Barber, number 3. Number 5, Nikos Giacomas. Number 21, Isaiah Collimber. Number 24, Trace Beck. And number 35, Quentin Roland. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off for you here on WMVO. Tonight's game brought to you by Pizza Cottage and New Directions.
Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes. You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, impact, motivate.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable four-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
Trace Beck for Mount Vernon and Donovan Shepard for the Warriors of Watkins Memorial to be jumping it up in center circle here tonight as we get started with 8 minutes on the board. And Friday night hoops brought to you by Cubbage Electric and Construction. Here's the tip. Beck way up. Gets it to Collimer in the backcourt. Giacomas will bring it across the timeline. Passes quickly and rolling on the right wing. Back to Giacomas. Left side from the free throw line to the wing. Bounce down to Barber. Back up top Giacomas. Swing pass right side corner. Beck drives baseline. Kicks it out top Giacomas. Swings left. It's Collimer for three. No. Rebound comes down. Roland kicks it out. Giacomas. He'll pop a three-pointer. And it's good to start the game. Nikos Giacomas, 3 points, 3-0 Mount Vernon on the Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. With the basketball now is going to be Shepard for Watkins out top. Left side, the swing pass. In the hands of Jessup. Jessup dribbles on the floor. Into the wing. It'll be Neal. Back to Jessup out top. Bounce in to Shepard at the free throw line. Goes against Roland one-on-one. Kind of stumbles. Left side passes it out. In the hands of Neal. To the top, Jessup. 7:04 on the clock in the first quarter. Mount Vernon up 3-0. They saw what Utica apparently did the other night against Mount Vernon. Jessup will drive the lane. Shot up. One hand, no good. Rebound comes down. Watkins. And Neal has it out top to reset the offense. Right side bounce pass in the hands of Kibi. Salu Kibi sends it down to the baseline. Now skips out top. Jessup drives in the lane. Kicks it low. Stolen away by Collimer. Mount Vernon has it. Turnover Watkins. Giacomas left side wing. Drives to the left elbow. Kicks it to Collimer top to Beck and back around the top of the horn. Left side under Barber. And gives it up to Collimer coming through the lane. And it's good for two. And just like that, a timeout called by Watkins. Mount Vernon doing a nice job coming out with this kind of intensity. They lead at 5-0. Back in a moment on WMVO.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Quick 30-second timeout for Watkins Memorial there as they come off the bench. Watkins will have it. Their coach not real happy with his team right now as Mount Vernon, boy, they came out on fire. Now, we saw this the other night, Mount Vernon setting up into a 1-3-1 half-court trap. We'll see how Watkins handles it. With the ball is going to be Wagner. Out to the top, Jessup. Left side with a dribble to the wing. To the top, Wagner. Back to Jessup, wide open for a three. Pops it, and it's a good. Eli Jessup. First points of the game for Watkins, 5-3, Mount Vernon lead. Colomer, left side wing. You'd think it's the first time I called the game with him. Barber underneath, drives the lane, kicks it out to Trace Beck for three. No good off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down. Outlet pass, Jessup. Left side, point, into the corner. Wagner for three. No good off the back of the iron. Beck with a long rebound. Mount Vernon has it, leading 5-3. 5:45 to go first quarter. Left side. It'll be Rowland. Feeds it into Barber underneath. Baseline, turns in the paint. Blocked away by Jessup. Up the other way, 3-on-4 fast break. To the right side. The drive, shot by Neal. In and out. Rebound comes down. Mount Vernon will have it. Leading 5-3. Giacomas pushes it up the floor. Colomer left side, low post. Kicks it out to Beck on the left wing to the top of the key. It'll be Beck, drives in the lane. He's in trouble. Kicks it left side. Colomer drives baseline. Bounces it across to Barber. Knocked out of bounds. Off the hands of Wagner. And Mount Vernon will retain it under the basket. Giacomas inbound, right side of the basket for Mount Vernon. Having trouble getting in. The 5 count coming, but he's going to get it in near the backcourt, and Barber will let it go into the backcourt as to not get over and back before he picks it up. Colomer left side on the wing. To the top, Giacomas. Takes a couple of dribbles. Left side, Colomer down to Barber. Drives the lane. Working against Shepard. Bounces into Rowland. Rowland left-hand hook. No good. Rebound comes down. Again, Rowland stick back. Left side of the rim. And it comes down off of Watkins. So Mount Vernon gets lucky that time. They'll keep the ball. 5-3, Mount Vernon here in the first 3 minutes with a 2-point lead. Giacomas feeds it in. Left side, trace back. Three-pointer in and out. Look good. Not happening. Wagner up the other way, left side on the wing. To the top of the key, pass right side to Neal. Neal to Wagner, left side swing to Jessup. Gets it to Shepard, left low baseline, takes a dribble into the paint, shot up and fouled by Rowland. Quentin Rowland will pick up his first personal, and that'll be team first. I get 5 every quarter. It resets. Once they get to 5, it goes to double bonus. 1 in 1 days or 1 in bonus days are gone. Shepard to the free throw line. No points so far. Trying to get his first here, and it is. So he'll put his team just 1 point away from Mount Vernon with 4:41 to go first half. Donovan Shepard, number 33. Trying to get the back end of this one. As one of the coaches for Watkins, I think, got a comb off of the floor. Shot is missed. Rebound comes down. Mount Vernon up the other way. Nikos Giacomas to the right side wing. Back to Giacomas. Left side, Colomer to Giacomas. Swings right. Beck puts it on the floor. Loses it off his feet. But they're going to say it's off of Wagner for Watkins. I don't know. Didn't look that way to me, but he was there on the floor. So Giacomas will inbound from the right side of the basket. Way over the top, out to Beck. Right side to Colomer on the wing. Top of the key, left side, down in the corner, it goes to Rowland. Puts it on the floor. Getting some pressure on this 2-3 zone. Picks up his dribble, that's trouble. Bounces it up to Giacomas on the left wing. Across the floor, right side, Colomer, back to Giacomas, and then to Rowland. Rowland drives into the lane. Trying to shoot, gets called for the travel. That's a turnover, Mount Vernon. So each team with a turnover here in the game so far. 5-4, 4:07 to go first quarter. Curtis Newland with you here tonight from the Hive. Mount Vernon leads it on the Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. Brought to you by New Directions and Pizza Cottage of Mount Vernon. Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it? With the basketball is Neal on the right wing to the top. Skips it down to the left side. Back to Keeby. Keeby runs the lane. Shot up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Stick back and fouled. He'll make the basket and shoot the extra. So Salute Keeby. First basket of the game. And with that, Watkins takes a 1-point lead. Cubbage Electric and Construction Friday Night Hoops here on WMVO Sports. So Salute Keeby with a basket. He gets the try for three here. Shot is in the air, and it is no good. Rebound, Shepard underneath. He sticks back, and it's good for two. He has three. 8-5, Watkins with a three-point advantage. Colomer, right point to the top. Giacomas, left side to the back. Back to Giacomas, top. Left point. Over to Beck to the top, to the right side swing. Colomer, back to Giacomas. Drives into the key, pitches down to Barber for a short two. Can't put it in. Ball nearly blocked. That looked like he got hit on the hand there. No call. It'll be Watkins' ball out of bounds. Coming in will be Carter Armitage, replacing Wagner for the Warriors. 8-5, 3:22 to go first quarter on the Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. Jessup with the ball, brings it across the timeline for Watkins. Left side point, Neal. Back to Jessup to the right side. Armitage into the corner. Shot for three, no good by Neal. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be Mount Vernon's basketball. Trailing by three, Mount Vernon has the ball with 3:08 to go first quarter. Nick Kuhn calling the play. Gets Giacomas' attention. Giacomas holds his hand up and a fist. And here we go. Pass to the right side, Colomer on the wing. Dribbles in, bounces back out. Gets it to Giacomas, skips it to Beck on the right corner. Back up to Giacomas. Giacomas, right Colomer, wide open for three. No, off the iron, just a little off Mount Vernon tonight. Rolling with a rebound, trying to spin into the paint. Kicks it to Giacomas coming through. Out to Beck for three, wide open. No, it's long, doesn't hit anything. Rebound the other side. It's going to be Watkins with it. Into the corner. Jessup drives baseline. Kicks it back to Shepard. Knocked out of bounds by Rowland. Rowland saves it before it goes out. Watkins with the ball. Neal left side. Feeds it into Jessup in the low post. Kicks it up high. Shot is up and two is good for Salute Keeby, who has four. 10-5. Watkins starting to get some control of this game. Giacomas. Right point it goes. Colomer to the top. Giacomas drives down the left elbow and a whistle called. And foul against Rowland, I believe. Quentin Rowland's first personal foul. No, it's his second. Team third here in the first quarter. With the basketball, Jessup, pass left side. Armitage to Jessup, top. Right side swing to Neal. 2-3 zone put on by Mount Vernon defense. Shepard feeds it down low to Salute Keeby, and he's going to get fouled going to the basket. He didn't make it, but he'll shoot two. And the foul's going to go against Trace Beck. That'll be his first personal foul. To the free throw line will be number 21, Salute Keeby. Had one chance at the stripe on the back end of a three-point play, couldn't hit it, and this one's not going to go either. So he's 0 of 2. He gets one more. Friday night hoops, Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction, New Directions of Mount Vernon, and Pizza Cottage of Mount Vernon. Want to thank our sponsors. Shot is up, and it is good. So he goes 1 of 3, has 4 points on the game. And Ray Hardiman will come into the game, replacing Shepard for Watkins. Mount Vernon trailing here now, 6 points, 11-5 in the first quarter, 153. Giacomas left side to Colomer, back to Giacomas, top point. Right side, Barber. Barber, couple of dribbles, feeds it down low, skips it out right, Trace Beck to Barber. Drives free throw line. He's pinched off on the zone. Feeds it down low, the drive baseline, kicks it out, and a foul is called. And that's going to go against Keeby Salute. That'll be his first personal foul. And team first foul. And he found Gage Coleman. Coleman came hard to the basket. It'll be on the floor, so Mount Vernon will have it out of bounds. Right side of their own basket. Lobs it in over the top to Beck near the backcourt. Left point it goes to Barber. Right point, Giacomas, right wing. Now to Giacomas top, left side Barber. Feeds it in the middle, Coleman. Up to Giacomas, right side Beck, pops a three. No, it's off. Off left, rebound, Barber goes back up, and he's going to shoot two. Fouled by Armitage, which would be his first personal foul, team second. 1:23 to go first quarter. Mount Vernon, their next foul, if they foul again here before the end of the first quarter, it'll be double bonus for Watkins. In the meantime, to the free throw line is Barber. He's going to hit the front end. It's his first point of the basketball game thus far. Curtis Ullin with you here tonight on the call of the action. Austin Stinnett, our producer. And, man, can he do cartwheels in the parking lot, too. Have we told anybody that yet? We need video. Second shot is up and good by Barber. Substitution coming in. He certainly can. And then we've got Gary with 2R Cooper running camera tonight. Eli Jessup with the basketball across the timeline. Passes to Armitage. Back to Jessup. Left point, Armitage. Feeds it into the free throw line. Spin, rolls it out to Neal, right side. Back and forth pass. Great shot by Gavin Harder to get on the board. He's got two. It's a 13-7 Watkins lead. 1 minute to go, first quarter. Mount Vernon, pass right side, Colomer. Up to Giacomas. Left side, Beck to Giacomas top. Left side, Beck. Thought about a three. Right side, Giacomas. Fake the pass on the dribble. Now gives it up to Colomer. Right side wing to Giacomas out top. Drives left elbow, kicks it to Beck. Back to the top, Giacomas. Swing, looking for the final shot of the first quarter. Passing around here, looking for the opportunity. Giacomas drives the lane. Kicks it over right side. Bounce pass underneath. It's Coleman. Coleman back to Giacomas. Fakes, goes up, and he is clobbered. Hardiman comes right down on top of his head to the ground. Everybody appears to be okay, but my goodness. So no question who the foul's on there. That's Ray Hardiman, his first personal foul. And that'll be team third. Giacomas to the free throw line. No, he has 1 score tonight, coming from the three-point line early, and he's going to miss his free throw. So he gets two here. It's a shooting foul. Mount Vernon's shots have been a little bit off here so far. Started out hot there early in the first quarter, but since has cooled. Second shot is up and good for Giacomas. And we'll see Barber come in for Giacomas. So Nikos will take a break. 13-8, 26 seconds. 26.9 to be exact here to go in the first quarter. Watkins will have the ball, full length of the court to go. Mount Vernon settles back into half-court defense. With the basketball is Samsel. He's the point guard, brings it across the timeline, right side. Wagner to Samsel. 18 seconds. They're going to hold it out for the final shot. Mount Vernon's going to let them do it. They will not contest yet. Pass inside, back out to the top. Back to Armitage on the left side. Skip pass right side. Wagner for a three-pointer with 4.5 seconds. It's good! And Hunter Wagner on the board, and that's the end of the first. 16-8 on your Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. After 1 quarter of play, Mount Vernon trails. Back in a moment on WMVO Sports.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes. You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, Impact, Motivate.
And back at the Hive in Mount Vernon, Curtis Zuland with you as we get set for second quarter action. A new 8 minutes on the board. Mount Vernon started out hot, got up 5-0 right away. The intensity was there. Watkins took a timeout. Coach got into his players' heads, and, man, they've turned things around here. Quickly then got to a lead where they lead at 16-8 over Mount Vernon going into the second quarter of play. Watkins has it coming out of the break. Feeds the ball in to Harder. Harder turns around. Shot is up, and it is good. It's a good-looking shot by Mr. Harder. That's his 4th point of the game. Mount Vernon with it. Left side, it'll be Roland. Out top, it goes Giacumas. To the right side, he sends it to Colomer. Back to Giacumas. Left side swing pass. Roland to the top, Giacumas. Right side. Colomer drives the baseline. He is hit hard. That'll be a foul. Probably get Wagner here, and they do. Number 10, Hunter Wagner, his first foul. Team first of the second quarter. Ball is inbounded. Colomer out top. Right side on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Giacumas coming around to the top of the key. Left side it goes. Roland. Now out top, Giacumas drives right elbow. Left side, Roland. He's going to drive left-handed. Bounces into Barber. No. Shot is up. Luke McDonald, actually. And Luke gets stuffed there as he takes a nice spin move going to the hole. Nonetheless, Mount Vernon will have the ball. Wasn't a bad move, just a good play defensively. Giacumas inbounding, lobs it in over the top near the backcourt to Colomer. 18-8, Mount Vernon down. 7:11 to go, first half. Giacumas top point. Dribbles over to the left point. Right side to Colomer on the wing. Puts it on the floor. Back top, Giacumas. Left side, Roland. Roland on the floor. Left elbow, right elbow to Giacumas. Spin move into the paint. Kicks it over to Barber, but through two traffic. Too much traffic stolen away the other direction quickly. Down the floor, it's Armitage with a fake and puts it in for two for a layup. Carter Armitage, nice play by Watkins, 20-8. This is getting into trouble territory here for Mount Vernon. Left side wing, Roland. Roland bounce pass to the top, Giacumas. Left side, Roland. Got to move that ball quicker like they did earlier in the game. Giacumas, right side, Colomer on the wing. Luke McDonald working low post. Left side, it's Roland, double teamed on the 2-3 trap. He's got to do something with it. He's in trouble. Tries to bounce it out, and the timeout called by Coach Kuhn. That'll be a 30-second one. 6:12 to go, first half. 20-8 on your Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. And Watkins leads it. Back in a moment.
Few products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
All right, back at the Hive, 20-8. 6:12 to go. Mount Vernon outscored here in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, 4-0. Just not able. They look a little skittish now, like they're a little afraid to take the chance of shooting because of being off there for the second half of the first quarter. But they're going to have to break through that. So they'll get it out of bounds coming out of the timeout. Giacumas inbounds from the left side of the basket over the top to Colomer. Pops a three right away. In and out. Rebound. Armitage. Baseball pass on a cherry pick down the other way. Basket on a layup. Drew Samsel will score. Mount Vernon with it. Giacumas top of the key. Mount Vernon's got to get their baskets to fall. In Roland takes a drive. Shot missed on the layup. Rebound. Shepard. Watkins again. Shepard, top of the key, right side it goes in the hands of Samsel. Left side Armitage into the corner for three, no good. Short off the iron by Wagner. Rebound Roland, pushes it up the floor to Barber, one-on-one. He goes to the hole, and a foul called against Armitage. So Barber goes to the line to shoot two. Armitage's second personal foul of the night. Team second for the quarter. Zane Barber to the free throw line. He scored from there already tonight. His only baskets come from the stripe. He's 2 of 2. See if we can get these as well. Shot is up and perfect for Zane Barber. Number 3. Good player to see him now by the baseline a lot, cutting in, trying to get that weak side pass, and he's going to make the second. 22-10, 12-point lead by Watkins with the ball. The Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. Wagner, left side to Armitage underneath. Feeds Shepard at the baseline, and it's stolen away on the pass. Giacomas gives it to Barber, left side, loses the ball. Giacomas picks it up. Head fake, gets blocked, but there's going to be a foul. And they're going to get harder, I think, on that. And Giacomas will go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 from the stripe. 4 points total tonight. 1 a three-pointer early in the game. Matter of fact, it was the first points of the game. First shot is in the air and it's good. 22-11. Mount Vernon wanting to cut into this lead before they go to the locker room at the break. Friday night hoops. Second shot, no good. Rebound tipped around and out of bounds. It's going to be off of Roland. Friday Night Hoops brought to you by Cubbage Electric and Construction, one of our great sponsors. We appreciate them. A lot of times, you got to have sponsors to do these games, and boy, they come through. Waiting on a substitution. Luke McDonald's going to check back in here for a minute. And I didn't see who went out. Maybe it was Collimer that's stepped out for a second. Armitage with the basketball for Watkins as his team leads at 22-11. Back to the right side, Samsel. Samsel trying to feed in to Harder. Ball knocked away. It's loose. Shepard picks it up for Watkins. He drives baseline, kicks it out top Armitage. Drives left elbow, spin move. Harder, shot is up, and it is good for 2 by Gavin Harder. His 6th point of the game, right there from the free throw line and in. 24-11 is the score. Mount Vernon trails. Giacomas, right side to Barber. To the top, Giacomas, into Roland. Roland spins in the paint, in trouble. And he's going to get called for the travel. That's the second one for him tonight. Those are the tough ones, too. That's when you try to tell your kids, hey, if you're at that point, just go strong into the defender and put it up and see what happens. And that, unfortunately, is a turnover. 24-11, 4:27 to go here in the first half. Right side, Armitage to Jessup out top. Left side, pass for Watkins back to Jessup at point. Left side on the wing. Shot is up by Neal. No good. Deep rebound on the backside. Roland trying to get it, and he gets tied up with Armitage. That's a jump ball. That should be Mount Vernon's basketball. Collimer will come back into the game, checking in for Luke McDonald. (24-11), 4:11 to go here in the first half. Mount Vernon trailing. They need some shots to go in. That has been their struggle tonight, is shooting percentage. And now I think they're a little tentative about taking the shot. Right side is Beck. Giacomas out top. He's the point man. Right side to Beck. Back to Giacomas. Left side extended elbow. To Beck. To Giacomas. Couple of dribbles and throws it away nearly, but Beck might save it. Goes into the backcourt, but off the hands of Armitage for Watkins. So Mount Vernon safe, but then they throw it away. Beck was trying, I think, to get Collimer across over the top of Giacomas. Collimer wasn't expecting it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Watkins basketball. So definite miscommunication there for the Yellow Jackets. Jessup has the ball. 1-3-1 half-court trap. Kind of fell apart there. They'll settle back. Left side in the corner, Jessup, couple of dribbles, gives it to Armitage. Thought about a three, tries to get it down to Shepard underneath, and stolen away by Beck. Mount Vernon the other way, Giacomas. Right point, left point, it goes to Collimer. Couple of dribbles left-handed, turns around, trying to find somebody to go to, and he gets it out top to Giacomas. Right side to Beck. Giacomas out top, left side Collimer, pops a three, and it's good, and that's what the doctor ordered. They needed to break the ice. Only 3 points until then those came from the free throw line. 10-point advantage, Watkins. Armitage, left side on the wing, feeds it into Harder. Right side, skips it out. It's going to be Neal with the drive. Right-handed shot, no good. Rebound long. Colomer throws it up to Barber. One-on-one to the hole. He misses the layup, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two. They're going to get Armitage on that. That's his at least third foul, and it is. Barber goes to the line again. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw stripe, and he'll get 2 more here. And if he could hit these 2, they'd be within 8. Here's the shot, and it's good as it rings around the rim. Thanks for joining us tonight here on WMVO Sports. 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, WQIO, HD2 Mount Vernon. Barber lines up for the second, and it's perfect. Boy, he's been doing a good job there. 6 of 6 from the line. 24-16, up by 8. Watkins with the ball. Jessup drives left side, low post, shot no good. Rebound comes down. Comes down in the advantage of Mount Vernon. Barber with it. Going to slow it up. Nowhere to go there. To Hollenberg out for 3. Right point, in and out. Rebound comes down. Rowland gets a hand on it, tipped away. It'll be Neal with the ball. And now Harder. Harder across the timeline. Neal falls to the floor for some reason. Must have just slipped out of there. I don't think anybody made contact. 2:19 to go first half. 24-16. Out top is Harder, just dribbling around, waiting for some defense. Left side it goes. Back to Harder out top. They're going to burn the clock here. Now Mount Vernon's going to come out a little bit, put some pressure, force the play. Harder, top of the key. Left side pass. It goes to Jessup. Jessup is going to be trapped. Beck gets it, puts it up to Barber. One-on-one to the hole. Count it. Zane Barber puts it in. And now Watkins with the ball, 1:45 remaining, leading 24-18. Harder to Shepard, right side, 15 feet, thought about the shot, feeds it in to Keeby, and it's good for 2. Salute Keeby, 7 points on the game. 26-18. Mount Vernon trails with the ball. Giacomas out top. Left side it goes back. Back to Giacomas, right point. Left point on the pass, Colomer back to Giacomas. Giacomas drives underneath Barber. Kind of a behind the back shot. No good. Rebound comes down and Shepard has it. Watkins Memorial with the basketball. 1:09 to go first half. 26-18. Shepard out top. Feeds Keeby. Keeby drives the lane. Shot up. No good. Rebound comes down. We got bodies on the floor for some reason away from the ball. No call. Giacomas has the ball. Right wing. Pulls back. 54 seconds to go on the clock. Left side it goes to Beck. Barber to Rowland inside the paint. Pushes away and then takes the shot. Nice hook. Good for 2. For Quentin Rowland, his first basket of the game. 26-20. It's a 6-point difference. Under 38 now to go here in the quarter. And the half, for that matter. Harder, right side, working against Giacomas off the 2-3 zone. Left side, Jessup. Bounce pass into Keeby. Keeby takes a dribble. Picks it up, gives it to Harder out top. Left side wide open, Jessup. Fakes the head bob, goes baseline. Right hook shot. Forward hook. Kind of that one-hand lob, and he got it. Jessup. Great shot. 28-20. 13 seconds to go first half. Giacomas, his team trailing. Going to hold it out for the final shot. 8 seconds. Giacomas drives into the lane. Kicks it out to Beck. Now to the top. Rowland. 3 seconds on the clock. Right elbow. Shake and bake. Puts it in. Quentin Rowland at the buzzer. It was a nice play there. That's 4 points for him. And we go to the locker room. 28-22 on your Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard with the Mount Vernon Pep Band in the background. Mount Vernon trails. We'll be back with your numbers in a moment on WMBO.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable 4-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community, offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes. You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, Impact, Motivate.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable four-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
And welcome back here to the Hive on WMBO. You know, we sit right above the band, so I can't hear anything, but I love it because they're exceptional. I mean, they are really a lot of fun to listen to. They're so good, so good. Anyway, let's take a look at some of our halftime numbers here on WMBO Sports. Let's talk first about the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets. They are behind right now 28-22. Scoring right now, Zane Barber has 8 points. 6 of those come from the free throw line. He only has one other basket besides that. 5 points for Nikos Giacomas, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 3-pointer. Isaiah Colomer with 5 points. He had a 3-pointer in the second quarter. 4 points for Quentin Rowland. Both of those baskets coming in the second quarter for a total of 22. For Watkins Memorial, Eli Jessup, he has 5 points on the game. 3 points, 3-pointer coming in the first quarter. 2 points for Carter Armitage. 2 points for Drew Samsel. 6 points for Gavin Harder. 3 points for Hunter Wagner. He had a tray in the first quarter. 7 points for Salu Kibi. He had 1 of 3 from the free throw line. And Donovan Shepard, he had 3 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw stripe for a total of 28. So the halftime score 28-22. Let's go back for a second. Watkins outscored Mount Vernon 16-8 in the first quarter. And you didn't think so. Mount Vernon started off so high. They got the first 5 points. Watkins upset. They called a quick timeout. Everything changed after that. And Watkins took the lead 16-8. Second quarter, Watkins outscored Mount Vernon 12-9. Mount Vernon did a little bit better there. Really, they just can't get their shots to fall, and so they're a bit hesitant to take the shots, and you can understand why. We'll see what they do in the locker room and what they look like when they come back here in just a few moments. So, again, 16-8 after quarter one. Watkins led, now 28-22. The Warriors still up front. As we listen to the band, I'm going to let you listen to them for a second here on WMBO. Man, aren't they fantastic? I love it. WNBO Sports, second half action coming up in a moment. Brought to you by Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction, Pizza Cottage, New Directions, and also Mount Vernon Nazarene University. Back after this on WNBO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes. You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, Impact, Motivate.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable four-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
And we thank you for joining us here tonight on WNBO Sports. Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets struggling here in the first half, but they have made some ground up in the second quarter eventually, and they're just down by 6, so they're in pretty good shape. But the trend there early, or, about a third way through the first quarter and on, it really was looking not great for Mount Vernon as, the Watkins Memorial Warriors were just spreading out that lead, advancing it further and further. And then Mount Vernon, even though they weren't scoring well, we're getting some rebounds and trying to play some defense. They got something, they kind of just chipped away at it a little bit. So now they're only down by 6 points here, getting set to go in the third quarter. Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard here tonight. Want to thank them for that. Mount Vernon High School, the players at the bench right now, they've got their hands in the air doing their chant. And Watkins Memorial will come off the floor from their warm-ups as 47 seconds running off here of the halftime clock. Curtis Newland with you here tonight on WMVO. Austin Stinnett, our producer tonight, and Gary with 2 hours Cooper. He is working the main camera, so want to thank them for that. All right, so we are set to go. Mount Vernon out. Looks like Trace Beck, Isaiah Colomer, Quentin Rowland, Giacumas, and Barber out to start here in the third quarter. Watkins taking all the time they can get off the clock, having their discussion. Pretty good crowd here on hand tonight. And 9 seconds. They are definitely squeezing out the time. The official's going over to the bench. He's ready to blow the whistle and say, come on, guys, let's go. All right. 28-22, 6 points the difference. Mount Vernon trails. We'll have basketball for you tomorrow as well in the afternoon. We'll talk about that a little bit later with Tyler Mathias. I think about 1:15-ish be on the air. Inbounds play. Watkins will have it to start the half. And out top is going to be Shepard. Left side swing to Wagner. Down to Jessup in the corner. He dribbles up high. Gives it out to Neal on the corner. And it's good for 3. Tanner Neal hasn't had a point tonight. Gets a three-pointer. And they'll lead at 31-22. Mount Vernon has the ball. Giacumas, left point. Dribbles to the top. Out to Beck on the right wing. Back to Giacumas. To Beck. Back into the corner. Drive by Isaiah Colomer. Takes a jump stop. Has to kick it back out. Gets called for the travel. He went in there with the jump stop, and it was Keeby. Kind of got a hand on it and stopped him, which made him stutter. Gets called for the travel. Unfortunate turnover there for Mount Vernon, as they need to get a quick start here in the third. Try to get back in handle of this thing. Wagner gives it up to Shepard, top of the key. Shepard, a big guy, working to the right side wing. Hands it off. Wagner drives. A little more intensity defensively by Mount Vernon on this 2-3 zone. And it's going to be Collamer. Cheats up, takes the steal. Right side wing, drives right elbow down into the low post. Kicks it back out. It's tipped into the air. Giacomas will have it. Back to the right side. Collamer for three. No, hits the iron. Rebound comes out. Neal has it for Watkins. 2 trips down the floor, has not yielded anything for Mount Vernon. Jessup with the basketball, top of the key, right side the pass to Neal. Neal just had a nice three-pointer to start the half. Wagner on the left side wing to the top. It'll be Jessup, couple of dribbles, left side Wagner. Wagner feeds Shepard down low post. He's going to go into the key, spin move, left-handed shot, and it's good for a layup. It's a nice move, post-up move there by Donovan Shepard, his 5th point of the game. 11-point advantage for Watkins. Mount Vernon has the ball. Giacomas, right point, into Roland. Roland free throw line, double team, back out to Giacomas. Giacomas, right side corner, Collamer to Giacomas. Left side it goes on the wing. Beck, bounce pass in the corner. Barber, three, and it's good. Well, that was a nice looking shot there by Zane Barber. 11 points for him, 33-25. Watkins leads with the ball. Here's the 1-3-1 trap, half court. Shepard down in the corner as they break the pressure. To the top, Jessup on the right point. Couple of dribbles across the top of the key. Left side to Wagner to Shepard. Now out top, Jessup. Drives the free throw lane. Into the paint, shot up, doesn't hit anything. Ball comes down, Shepard gets it, bounces around, goes up strong. There's going to be a foul, and that'll be Collamer called. And it'll be a 2-point shot. So Collamer will pick up his first personal foul, team first for the third quarter. And to the free throw line will be Donovan Shepard. Shot is no good off the front of the iron. He has 5 points on the game, trying to make it 6 here with the back end of this shot from the free throw line. Spins it in his hand, bends the legs, shot is up, bounces left iron, right iron, and off, and a foul is called. This one's going to go against Wagner for Watkins. That'll be his second personal foul. So length of the floor to go. Beck will get it into Giacomas. Zane Barber breaking the ice there with that three-pointer. Maybe Mount Vernon can get something else going here on the shooting. Barber, again, 15 feet out top to Beck. To the right side, Giacomas. To Collamer in the right corner. Back to Giacomas on the wing. Free throw line, rolling. Bounce pass underneath. Barber fakes head, goes up for the layup, fouled. He'll shoot 2. And that's going to be against Donovan Shepard, his first. And he's like, with his hands out, what did I do? Come on. So Barber goes to the free throw line. He's been exceptional there tonight. 6 of 6 from the stripe in the first half. 11 points on the game. First shot is in the air, and it is good. Boy, they need to have him do that all night. That helps close the gap, 33-26. Shot is in the air, and it is good. So brings his team within 6. 3 2-pointers or 2 3-pointers. Or any other combination you can come up with. Shepard left side. He takes a three-pointer. No good. It's long. Rebound. Backside is going to be Beck. Pushes it up the floor. Collamer, 2 on 3. Pulls up for the jumper, and it's good. Nice move by Collamer that time. 7 points for him on the game. It's now 33-29, a 4-point game. Mount Vernon is starting to get something to work. Wagner gets it up to Jessup. Jessup, right-handed dribble, right elbow. Bounce passes from the air. To the top, it's going to be Wagner. Feeds it to Shepard underneath. Low post, shot's good for 2. The action is heating up here. That's 7 for him. 35-29. Mount Vernon down by 6. 4:28 to go in the third quarter on your Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. Right side, Beck into the corner. Collamer thought about 3, pulls up 15 feet, gives it up to Beck. Right side point, shot up for 3, no good. Hits high off the iron, rebound Shepard, and a foul. What do we got? What was the call? Don't know. Not sure Nick Kuhn knows either. I don't know what's going on, but he's like, hey, my team's, well, nope, Watkins has the ball. I missed something. Sorry, folks. Left side, Jessup. Long pass, not really one you'd want to take. Neal does get it for Watkins. Keeby with the ball, feeds it out top to Wagner, nearly stolen away. Keeby has it underneath. Kicks it out to the left wing for three, and he nails it. Eli Jessup. A three-pointer, 38-29. Mount Vernon trails with the ball. Giacomas top point, right side Beck. Back to Giacomas. To Beck. Beck pops for a three, 21 feet. No good. Rebound comes down backside. Roland. Baseline drive against Keeby. In trouble. Puts it on the floor. That's a double. Nope, it's going to be a foul. And that'll be Keeby getting a personal foul here. Salou Keeby, his second foul. And Mount Vernon will have it from underneath the basket. Giacomas to inbound. Over the top goes to Colomer out top. Left point, Giacomas. Right wing, Colomer feeds it into Barber, who feeds Roland underneath in the paint. Shot up, and it's good. Count it, and a foul. They're going to get Neal on that one. Tanner Neal, the foul. Quentin Roland. That's his 6th point of the game, and he gets to try to make it a 3-point play here, which is so important. They have been struggling tonight for points, and he will make that. Within 6. 3:27 to go, third quarter. Jessup with the basketball, three-quarter court. Now gives it up left side to Wagner. Boy, he drug his foot there. Down to Shepard on the wing. To the top, Jessup, right point, drive, lane, shot, good for 2. Confident move there. 10 points for him, 40-32. 8 points the difference. Giacomas has the ball for Mount Vernon. They trail. Right side back. Back to Giacomas. Drives right elbow, gives it back to Beck into the corner. Colomer wide open for 3. It's good. Isaiah Colomer. 10 points on the game. Timeout is called. It's a 5-point difference. 40-35. Mount Vernon trails on your Mount Vernon Answering University scoreboard. Back in a moment on WMVO.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community, offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Thanks to New Directions of Mount Vernon and Pizza Cottage of Mount Vernon. Boy, it makes me hungry every time I hear the commercial. I guess that's what it's supposed to do. Get your Pizza Cottage today. All right, back to action here. 40-35, Watkins leads. They have the ball after the timeout. Armitage on the right to the top of the key. Harder. Left side, it goes to Neal. Back to Harder. Right side, Armitage. 2:39 on the clock, third quarter. Neal, bounce pass to Shepard. Low post left. Takes a dribble into the lane. Shot's good for 2. That was a solid down low player right there. 42-35. Mount Vernon trails. Giacomas with the ball. Right side, Beck pops a three-pointer. Wide from the wing. No good. Rolling with the rebound. Stick back. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Armitage gets called for the foul. That's 4 on him. Coach wants an explanation for Watkins. Official says he fouled him. There's your explanation. Rolling from the free throw line. Shot is good. That gives him 8 points on the game. 2 of 2 from the line. one of those free throws coming on the back end of a basket for a three-point play. He'll get one more here. Thanks for watching tonight. Happy birthday to my mom, Mary Newland, as Roland hits the second shot. She turns 81 today. Happy birthday, Mom. She watches most of these broadcasts. Hey, if you ain't got your mom behind you, you know, what do you do? And a travel call there. That'll be against Drew Samsel for Watkins. So turnover. Mount Vernon will have it, three-quarter court to go. Barber gives it back to Giacomas. 2:09 to go, third quarter. Across the center line. Top point, left side elbow. Quentin Rowland to the top. Giacomas swings right side. Colomer back to Giacomas. Drives right elbow. Back to Colomer. Giacomas. 1:56 to go, third quarter. Giacomas out top. Looking to the coach on the side. He'll go to left point on the dribble. Gives it up to Colomer, right point. 2-3 zone defensively by Watkins. Giacomas left wing. 1:41 to go, third quarter. Calling the play, looking for a pick. Runs off Rowland to the right elbow. Kicks it into the corner back. Defense on him quickly. He'll give it up to Colomer on the right wing. To Giacomas. Top key. Left side it goes. Back to the basket. Now he spins around. Left elbow. Kicks it into the corner. Barber three. Oh, it's going to be off the iron. Rebound comes down. Keeby and a hold call. This is not football, but he got him on the arm. Let's put it that way. That'll be against Beck. So Trace Beck picks up his second. That'll be team second. 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Now Mount Vernon will be shooting 2 on any foul that Watkins commits. Watkins has 5 team fouls here in the third quarter. Minute 17 to go. Neal to the top of the key. Jessup right side wing. Man, he kind of walked with that. That's Samsel. Right side wing is going to be Neal out top. Samsel back to Neal on the wing. Bounce pass to Keeby. Tries to feed it into Harder. It's stolen away by Mount Vernon. Giacomas up the other way across center circle, working underneath. Gives it to Colomer, right side wing. Drives the right lane. Shot up, no good. Got way under the basket. Rebound loose. Out of bounds, and it'll be Watkins' ball. 42-37, 50.8 seconds to go, third quarter. Watkins with the lead and the ball. Harder left side wing high. To the top, Jessup. Now to the left side, Neal. Neal to the top of the key. Boy, he gets an extra step in there, Samsel. Got to watch that. Some of them are going to call that. Keeby down to the right side corner. Skips it across Neal. Then stolen away by Giacomas. All alone. He's getting tracked down. He takes the shot, and he will get fouled. Samsel will commit. Giacomas with a nice breakaway there. He'll go to the line to shoot, where he is 2 of 4 from the line. Total of 5 points on the game. Mount Vernon needs somebody to get on fire here. Thought it was going to be Barber there for a second after he hit that 3 in this quarter. Shot's good by Giacomas. 42-38. 24.5 seconds to go here in quarter number 3 on WMBO Sports. 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2 on YouTube and Facebook. Here's the second shot. It's good. So 42-39, just a 3-point game. A low scorer tonight here. Watkins will no doubt try to hold out for the final shot of the quarter. Coming out of the game will be Jessup. The end of the game is going to be Eli Delaney. I believe this is his first visit to the floor here this evening. Samsel, left side to Harder. Back to Samsel out top. Left side Harder. They're just going to wait it out 11 seconds. Right side on the wing, Neal. To the top of the key, Samsel, 7 seconds. Left side Harder. Skips it across. Neal, right side wing. To the top of the key. 1 second. Shot is in the air by Samsel. About nailed it. And it comes out. 42-39. That's your third quarter score. Final 8 minutes next on WMBO Sports.
You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, Impact, Motivate.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
And welcome back to WMVO Sports. Interesting quarter there. Mount Vernon actually outscored Watkins Memorial 17-14 in that quarter, and they've inched it closer, where the Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard is 42-39. The Yellow Jackets trail, but they're going to get the ball, and this could be, this is something that can swing that momentum. We'll see what they do here. Giacumis with the basketball. Top of the key, works to the right side. Left to Colomer, thought about a three, puts it on the floor, drives into the lane. Now he's going to make a sweeping move to the basket. It's good for two. That's the kind of move I think Mount Vernon needs right now. Somebody to take it with confidence into the basket. 42-41, 1 point difference. 7:37 to go. Mount Vernon trailing by one. A little more intensity here. Right side, it's going to be Jessup. Out to the top, Harder. Left side, it goes to Samsel. A little uncertain of what they want to do here. Right side, Jessup drives to the lane. Kicks it out, stolen away. Barber and Giacumis lobs it to Giacumis. Nikos to the hole. It's good. That was a momentum shifter. Mount Vernon takes the lead, 43-42 for the first time since the beginning of the game. To the top, Harder. 4 foot from the arc. Right side, it goes to Jessup. Nikos on him. To the top of the key, Harder. Back to Jessup. Right side wing, 43-42. Watkins may have stalled himself to cool. Left side. Now across to the right side wing, Jessup. Sometimes you can do this too long and you work yourself out of a game. Spin move, nice! To the hole, shot no good on the layup. Colomer rebound, pushes to Barber. Barber to the free throw line. Right-handed reverse hook something, and it misses. I haven't seen one like that for a long time. And the drive, left side pass. Jessup wide open for three, trying to break the momentum. Can't do it. It's loose. Jessup with the long rebound. Drives left elbow, and the ball is knocked away, and that'll be a foul. And that's going to go against Zane Barber, his first personal foul. 43-42, Mount Vernon now with the lead. Here at the Hive. Jessup will inbound. Gives it to the big guy Shepard underneath. Rowland does a nice job getting in his face. Now fed out top to Neal, and he makes it. Tanner Neal, a three-pointer. 6 points for him. Watkins the lead back, 45-43. On your Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. To the top of the key, Giacumis swings it right, Colomer into the corner, Beck. Beck skips out top. Giacumis feeds Rowland, free throw line, right elbow. Drives halfway through the lane, and that's a foul. A lot of fouls here tonight. And they're going to get number 0, Eli Jessup, his first. Giacumis will inbound from the right side of the basket for Mount Vernon. 5:47 to go in this basketball game here on WMVO Sports. Lobs it over the top to Barber, right side wing, 7 feet from the arc. Bounce pass to Rowland. Giacumis. Rowland at the free throw line, elbow. Left side Beck into the corner, Colomer. Fakes, goes into the lane. Triple fakes, and takes the shot. It's good for two. A little half hook there by Isaiah Colomer. 14 points on the game, and we're tied at 45. You want a close one? Well, we're here. 45-45. Shepard gives it to Neal. Right, left side wing. Three. Can't miss anything, or can't make anything there. All air. Rebound comes down. Mount Vernon has it. Giacumis across the center circle to the free throw line. Right elbow. Kicks it to Beck. Out top it goes Rowland. Drives lane right-handed. Stops. Puts his back to the basket. Spins around. Gives it to Barber underneath. Reverse. Layup. Can't make it. And rebound comes down. And it's going to be a toss-up between Shepard and Rowland. So jump ball in favor of Mount Vernon. Watkins. Now they're looking for a towel for the ball. Well, there's no sweat on there, right? Austin saying absolutely not. So Justin Sanford, the athletic director for Mount Vernon, comes to the rescue. I've got a towel. I want to thank Justin for all the help he does, or how he makes it so easy for us to do these games. Jessup with the basketball, 4:56 to go, fourth quarter, across the timeline to Shepard, high on the wing, left side. Top of the key, right side swing, goes to Harder. Left side to Wagner, lobs it over the top to Neal, almost stolen away. That was a dangerous pass. Now he's got to pass it back up dangerously. Shepard, left elbow, drives the lane, shot, good for two. That's his 12th point of the game. He's tough to stop in there. 47-45, Mount Vernon trails by a bucket. Giacomas left extended elbow to the right side, wide open shot. Colomer no good, off the iron. Rebound comes down. We've got a whistle and a foul against Mount Vernon. I think they're going to get Roland his third personal foul. Keeby will come into the game, and he's going to replace Neal for Watkins. Keeby 7 points. Pretty active early in the game. Giacomas inbound right side. Colomer puts it on the floor. Hands it off to Giacomas coming around the top. Left side back down in the corner. Barber three. Yeah! Zane Barber with a zinger. 16 points for him. 48-47, Mount Vernon's lead. Share this with your friends. They're going to want to see the end of this one. 4:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. 48-47. Mount Vernon with the lead. Watkins the ball. Shepard underneath, low corner. Out top, Harder. Right side swing, Jessup. Back to Harder. Left side, it goes with the drive. It's going to be Wagner. Tossed around. Shepard can't hang on to it. Quentin Rowland has it. Fast break, bounce pass, and we've got a whistled foul. And that'll go against Watkins. And that's against Jessup. Eli, his second personal foul. That's team third foul. Coach is not happy for Watkins. So Giacomas will inbound from Mount Vernon. They lead at 48-47, and they have the chance to put a little bit of margin here. Giacomas working against Jessup. Left side back. Well, he says, I'll take a three-pointer, and it's no good. Rebound high. Loose ball as Watkins comes out with it. Left side, Jessup. Spin move at the elbow. Goes one-on-one against Trace Beck, and Beck commits the foul. But he didn't let him score, and if you're going to foul, you don't let him score. That's the third one on Beck. That'll be the team's second foul. To the free throw line will go Eli Jessup. He has 10 points on the game. First trip to the stripe tonight. Shot is in the air, and it's no good off the iron. He's had 2 3-pointers in this game, one coming in the first and one coming in the third quarter. And we'll see what he can do here on the second half of this. Shot in the air, and it is good. 11 points for him. Tied at 48. Boy, it's getting down there, isn't it? Fourth quarter play. Giacomas across the timeline, barely. Left side, the pass goes to Barber. Barber will bring it to right point on the dribble. Maintains the dribble. Hands it off to Giacomas. Back to Barber. Left point into the wing. Back to Barber. Barber drives right elbow. Double team. Has to get it out to Beck. Left side, Giacomas. Skips it across to Barber. Right side wing. Timeout called by Nick Kuhn. Good idea. 48-48, 2:55 to go in the final quarter. We're tied up here on the Cummins Electric and Construction Friday Night Hoops with WMBO Sports.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable 4-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
My compadre, Tyler Mathias, is probably hating at me again. He's probably going to be sending me text messages here shortly. I hate you because you always get the close games. Every time. So, I'm sorry, Tyler. It's just the way it works. It's his fault because he assigns me the certain, he picks the games I can do. So, anyway, 48-48, 2:55 to go in the fourth quarter. We've got a barn burner here tonight so far. Mount Vernon and Watkins tied up, and a whistle called right away. Getting a little physical out there. And they're going to get number 21, Salu Kibi. That's his third personal foul. So underneath the basket, here we go. Roland Kibi pushing again. Somebody's going to get called. Giacomas, right side of the basket, into Roland. Roland in the corner. Left-handed dribble, working against Kibi. Kibi comes up really high on that zone. Top of the key it goes, Colomer. Colomer against Harder. They've shifted to a man-to-man. Haven't seen that yet tonight. Man-to-man defense, right side. Giacomas back to Colomer. Left side swing, it goes Barber. Feeds inside, all alone for a layup. Giacomas, and he can't put it in, but there's a foul called. Who are they going to get? Number 10, that's Wagner, his third. Got quite a few in with 3 fouls here for Watkins. Carter Armitage has 4. Hunter Wagner has 3. Salu Kibi has 3. To the free throw line, Giacoma's shot is up, and it is good. They need every one of those they can get. And Giacomas has 10 points on the game. 5 of 7 from the free throw line, and make it 6 of 8. Nice shooting there. 50-48, 2 points is all the difference. Watkins with the ball, trailing. Harder, left side, Wagner. Back to Harder out top, 7 foot from the arc. Right side to Jessup. Back to Harder. Top of the key, left side it goes. Wagner over the top to Shepard, double team quickly. Sends it out top, Harder for a three-pointer, no good. Back of the iron, rebound long to Beck. Beck scoops it out, gives it to Giacomas, sets the offense. Up by 2, Mount Vernon wants to be smart here. 2:02 to go here in the basketball game. Man-to-man defense. Barber, left side it goes to Beck. Haven't seen a lot of man-to-man this year in the games I've watched. Giacomas on the give and go around the hoop to the right side. Barber, 3, yes! Zane Barber! And a whistle. So Zane Barber coming up big with another three-pointer there. 19 points on the game. The officials are talking. So Coach Kuhn calls over his players. There is a serious discussion going on with the 3 officials. Going to count the basket. And I believe a foul. So the foul is going to go against Salu Kibi, and that's his 4th personal foul. And that was away from the shot. So Quentin Rowland will now shoot 2 because there's 5 team fouls against Watkins. Rowland is 3 of 3 from the stripe. He's going to miss that one. 9 points on the game for Rowland. And Kibi will come out of the game as well as Harder for the Watkins Memorial Warriors. So Rowland lines up for shot 2. Looks good, but it pops out. Are you kidding? We've got another foul? What do we got? Violation? Yep. Lane violation on Watkins. And so Rowland goes back to the free throw line. And he's going to miss it. Rebound comes down. Wagner for Watkins Memorial. 53-48, Mount Vernon Nazarene University scoreboard. Wagner right side wing to Neal. Back to Wagner. Skips it left in the hands of Armitage. Back to Wagner. Boy, he takes a jump there. It's about to travel. Shepard, right side, out top to Neal. Gives it to Shepard, right elbow. Throws it away. Beck has it for Mount Vernon. Left wing down to Barber. Lays it in off the glass for two. Mount Vernon stretches it to 55-48. Final minute 18. Left side, Armitage on the wing. The Warriors driving, trying to make it even. Throws it away. Barber. It's a 5-on-2. He pulls it out. Gives it up to the right side column, he drives the lane and gets bumped hard by Armitage, and that'll be number 5 on Carter Armitage. And Mount Vernon, who has trailed this whole game other than the first couple of minutes, has come back and picked up momentum at the right time. And I told you a little while ago, it seemed like Watkins, while they did kind of the stall tactic and slow the game down, it almost cost them at the end because they got out of rhythm and started turning the ball over here. Shot is up by Colomer, and it's good. And he'll get another. Second shot is in the air, and it is good. 16 points for Isaiah Colomer. 57-48. Mount Vernon stretching the lead. Watkins has got to be moving, and the coach gets a technical. The Watkins coach out on the floor with the official, and he will get a technical. And I don't think he's done yet. So Colomer will go to the line to shoot the technical free throw. Isaiah 2 of 2 from the stripe. And the official over trying to ease the coach a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work. Shot is up. It's good. So he gets 2 for the technical against the Watkins coach. Second shot is up, and it is good. And Mount Vernon will get the ball. This game has turned, man. 59-48. I'm looking at Austin when I said that because he's like, what's going on, man? Zane Barber, three-quarter court bounce pass to Giacomas. Throws it up to Quentin Rowland and a foul called. Let's see who they get on this one. And that'll be against number 4, Gavin Harder, his second. The official went up and said something to Harder, and I don't know what it was before he even went to the score table. And he's trying to figure out what's going on. Shot up by Giacomas, in and out. One more shot. 51.5 seconds. Mount Vernon looking to go on for victory here tonight after a game I quite frankly didn't know they were going to get out of. And they turned it. Left side, Harder for 3. Nope, in and out. Rebound comes down, Trace Beck. Outlet pass to Colomer, and he's going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 12 points down, Watkins. Coach shaking his head. And so Colomer will go down to do the free throw. And all the Mount Vernon players, most of them are going to be back off of the line. And Watkins, the only rebounders. What a game. Shot is up and good. Boy, this took a big, you would not know. If you saw the score, you would not know that this game was actually close through the whole thing. What a comeback tonight, and then just spreading the margin here, the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets. Second shot by Colomer is good. And he is 6 of 6 from the free throw line. How about that? 39 seconds to go here in the game. 62-48. Warriors, Neal, left side, corner, 3. Count it! 62-51. Mount Vernon inbounds the ball, knocked out off of Shepard, and it'll be Mount Vernon ball. Bounce pass in, and that'll be a foul. And they're going to get Neal, I think, there. That'll be his second. So back to the free throw line we go. This is going to be the longest 24 seconds on the planet. Colomer to the free throw line again. 6 of 6 from the line, all coming here in the final quarter. Racking up the points. 20 points for Isaiah Colomer with a chance to grab some more. Guess what? He matched his jersey. Number 21 has 21 tonight. And he's going to try to break that one yet. Rowland comes off the floor. Beck comes off the floor. McDonald comes in. Coleman comes in for Mount Vernon. Entertaining game tonight. It was not the turnout we expected. He'll miss his first free throw. Left side, Neal for 3. Nope. Off the iron. Rebound comes down to Coleman. Outlets it, and they're going to let the clock go off. And Colomer says, okay, then let's play ball. He sends it up the floor all alone. Missed layup is going to be number 1, Hempfield. Watkins comes down with it, and they're just going to dribble the timeout. And that's going to be the end of this one. 63-51. Mount Vernon with a victory. We'll have your final numbers coming up in a moment on WMBO Sports.
Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community, offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes. You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, impact, motivate.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable 4-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
And welcome back here on WMBO Sports. Incredible numbers here tonight. Mount Vernon got off to an early start. They had 5-0. And we thought, man, the intensity is great and everything. And then Watkins went on a run. They led it 16-8 by the end of the first quarter. Then Mount Vernon didn't do real great in the second quarter. They got outscored 12-9 in the second quarter for a total of 28-22 at halftime. Then the third quarter, Mount Vernon started to edge back a little bit, but still wasn't looking that promising. They did outscore Watkins in the third quarter 17-14. And then the final quarter was the difference maker. Mount Vernon outscored Watkins Memorial 24-9. And that's what set everything up. Let's walk through the individual scoring. First of all, for Watkins Memorial, it was Eli Jessup with 11 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 3-pointers, 2 points for Carter Armitage, 2 points for Drew Samsel, 9 points for Tanner Neal, all 3-pointers, 6 points for Gavin Hunter, 3 points for Hunter Wagner. 7 points for Saluk Kibi. He was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. And 11 points for Donovan Shepard, 0 of 4 from the free throw line. Now, let's take a look at Mount Vernon here. They got some pretty good numbers here after all. Zane Barber had 21 points. He was perfect from the free throw line, 8 of 8. What a stellar night for Zane Barber. Nikos Giacomas had 12 points. He was 7 of 10 from the free throw line. And it was Isaiah Collimer, big night. He is number 21. He scored 21 tonight. He was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, including those 2 technical shots, and he had 2 3-pointers on the game. And then we had Quentin Rowland with 9 points, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And I wanted to mention 2 3-pointers, 1, 2, 3. Zane Barber had 3 3-pointers, if I didn't mention that already. And I'm looking here at the free throws as a team. And Mount Vernon made 17 free throws out of 31. 17 for 31. Is that right? Yeah, that's my quick math. Anyway, that's the final tallies for tonight. Thanks for joining us so much. So again, the final score, 63-51. Mount Vernon wins. This game was much closer than the final score, I can tell you that. I want to thank our sponsors tonight, the Pizza Cottage of Mount Vernon. We want to thank Mount Vernon Nazarene University. We want to thank New Directions, and we want to thank our title sponsor, Cummins Electric and Construction. Friday Night Hoops didn't let us down tonight either. Thanks so much for joining us. For Austin Stinnett, our producer, Gary with 2 R's, Cooper on our main camera. I'm Curtis Newland. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend, everyone, on WMVO.
Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best